What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So yeah, I've been gone for a while from making YouTube videos, and just want to explain why. But before I do, I just want to say that there's a whole bunch of big projects on my end that are going to be incorporated onto this channel sometime soon. I just got to get together with my friends and people who want to help film stuff, and that I'm going to be doing, so we can get them out. Talk about short films, maybe some football videos, stuff like that in the winter, and stuff like that. Anyway, now we're going to be talking about why I haven't been on filming YouTube videos lately. So the last time I made a video was 2 weeks ago, and it wasn't the best. My content's kind of been on the downfall, but yeah. Anyway, the reason why I haven't been making YouTube videos is because I got a community guideline strike again on my channel because I decided to post a meme compilation, and because I just decided to post meme compilations, YouTube decided to take them down, and I don't really understand why, because there's no reason to take them down, because it wasn't offending anybody. And it said that the video that it gave me 2 timestamps in my videos, and it basically said that my content violated the guidelines. But if you go look at the content, that I posted on TikTok, it was the same video, and then you go look at the content that I posted on YouTube. YouTube took my video down. TikTok still has it up, and they have the same type of guidelines. So if YouTube takes it down and TikTok keeps it up, that's kind of unfair to me, and that's not a good system. See, if they actually had real people there instead of bots on computers, then it would be a whole different scenario, because my video would not be taken down. I'd still have my channel for longer than I will if I get another community guideline strike. See, I've had 2, so if I get another one, my channel gets taken down completely. I lose all my subscribers, I lose all of my views, and everything. And starting another channel is not easy. I've been on YouTube since 2011. I've been making, or 2012. I've been making videos since 2012. I took a year break in between 13 and 14, and then 2015 was when I started, to make them again. And then 2016 and 17 was when they really got up to pace, and I really started to have, success with my videos, because I used to put out a lot of videos in 2017 and 2018, and that's where all my subscribers came from. And I feel like over the last couple of years, I have changed as a person, and my content is that compared to, it's okay. It's, great to my standards as it was a couple years ago. A couple years ago it was terrible, not gonna lie. But now I feel like I actually have some sort of, balanced level basis that I can make videos on, and a schedule that I can make videos on. I know it hasn't seemed like it's a schedule because I've been banned from YouTube for 2 weeks. This time, they were actually trying to ban me for a month, and I talked them out of that. I actually emailed them several times, and I worked with them on that, because I'm very serious about having a YouTube channel, because it's so fun, and it's, it's my livelihood. YouTube is where most of all my content is. Most of my content's on YouTube, the other part's on TikTok, and some of it's on Instagram. So if I'm not on YouTube, most of my following is on TikTok, but a lot of you guys are on YouTube here. And I like to, broadcast what's going on in my life to, to the world, or to the 463 people who subscribe to me and care about my life and care about what I'm doing daily and stuff like that. And I thank you guys for that, for, following me on my journey and all the projects that I'm doing in my life. And I'll never lie to you guys, because A, there's nothing to lie about. 2, why would I have anything to lie about? Because if I'm talking about drama that I have between another person, and the other person sees that and they know that I'm lying, they're gonna say, oh, yo, this kid's lying from this point of the video to that point of the video, and they're saying like I just have no point to lie to people in the public scheme of things on YouTube. So yeah, I'm back now, and I had a discrepancy with YouTube. We got that figured out. I had a problem with them. So yeah, I'm back now, guys, and I'll be looking forward to making projects. I can't tell you what exactly because I don't want to spoil them, but they're going to be in the making, and I'm going to be making them. And I want to get content out with more of my friends, more of my, people. I know you guys, usually you either see Gavin or Jacob on the videos. Jacob hasn't been around in a while. He's been gone. Like, I'm not going to get into his personal problems, so I'm just going to leave it at, he's been missing for some time, because I don't want to disclose what's happening in his life, because that's his business, that's none of my business. But, so since he's been gone, I haven't been able to, make videos with him, or make content that I'd like to make with him. And I've been hanging out with my other friends like Gavin and Gabriel for quite a bit, and I haven't been able to put out any content since I've been hanging out with them, because my channel, got a copyright struck. And so part of that is just accountability with me. I have to remain more responsible with the content that I put out. Like, I can't just go and say, I can't just go and put out random content and say, oh no, this won't affect anybody, because I truly don't know, I truly don't know if it will affect anybody, which it probably will. So yeah, but other than that, basically, let's talk about the projects that I have coming out. Now, I talked about short films. Yeah, short films. I wanted to make, because like I used to be a stage actor at Bloomsburg Theater Ensemble, and that's still part of me, even though I've been out of that project. I've been out of the Bloomsburg Theater Ensemble for like 3 to 4 years now. It's still somewhat a part of me, and I want to make like short films and stuff like that, short projects like that, maybe, a mini docu-series, something fun like that, and times-taking to do, because it is fun, and it is the winter months, and we have nothing to do in the winter months. And the last two mini films that I've made about World War II was the last one that I made, and World War I did different battles in different wars. The first one that I made was me and Gavin, and it was during a snowstorm in December. And like, everybody liked that looked at it, and everybody that viewed it liked it. And the second one, people liked it even more, and they were both in the spans of the first 2 world wars. So judging off of that, I think we can look to see what content I'm going to put out for like the next the next like fan-made, like next homemade film, because making films are fun. Like, whether they're good or not, writing a script, writing down the plot, like basic stuff like that, that's fun to me. I don't care who you are, who's watching this video, that's fun to me. And I couldn't care what anybody else thinks. Like if there's anybody from, my school that's seeing this, anybody that, hates me, hates my guts that's seeing this, I don't care. What I like is what I like, And I'm at that point of my life where I'm just saying, hey, I don't care. You guys want to hate on me, talk all you want on me. I'm literally just going to brush it off and move on with my day. Thank you very much. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And not only projects, like making films and stuff, like I want to make challenge videos with my friends. Like, me, and a funny challenge video that I'm chuckling about right now is me and Jacob used to see how many Mountain Dews we can drink, and Jacob ended up throwing up. He ended up throwing up a second time that day, because we did another challenge video saying how much food we could eat. And those videos are still up on my channel, and I want to get back to like the ground roots, basic stuff, fun videos to my channel. But if I haven't been able to hang out with all of my friends, I won't be able to make a quality videos that are done on like the 4th of July and times like that. Those are the videos that are fun. Those are the fun times that, fun. those are the videos that are really fun to me and really fun to make. You know, people in my videos like Zayn, Gavin, Gabriel, Jacob, people like that, you know. But I can't make those types of group videos when I have none of my friends around, you know. But yeah, and I don't think I'll try gaming videos. Gaming videos are not for me. Vlogging, films, and, you know, challenge videos is what I'm talking about. And making songs is still in the mix, but I don't think I'll do that as much, only because I'm just involved with schoolwork, you know, sports, and other stuff going on in my personal life. If you know, you know. But yeah, so if I do make music, it's most likely going to be out on SoundCloud. You can find me over there. Just search my name. I'm not that hard to find. So, but yeah. Other than that, I don't really have much to say. I'm trying to make this video lengthy as possible. I don't know if you notice or not, but yeah. And one thing that I see, like a lot of like football players, they make game day vlogs. I think I might want to try some of that, maybe like in the summer camp practices, you know, going into summer camp, you know, recording videos, and that'll be fun for me too. I kind of, like, the beginning of the year, I was kind of, I cared a whole bunch about how people saw me and how I was portrayed towards people, but now I just don't care. And another thing to talk about is how this whole year has, one, gone to waste. Two, like, it feels longer than a year. Like, I remember relationships that I was in January, like the start of New Year's, and like, I remember January and February and the relationships that I was in, friendships that I had, the relationships that were more than friends, and I remember those friendships and those relationships, and they seem longer than a year ago. And I realized how much I've changed in a year's time. Like, I looked back at the videos from a year ago, the videos that I made when I was in quarantine, the pictures that I took of myself, not just like my face, but like my muscles and everything. Like, I don't know why I said muscles, but that's not sound kind of cringy. But I just realized, anyway, the point is, screw that noise, fuck that noise. Point is, I realized how much I changed, you know, like this whole year, COVID-19, everything else, all the tragedies that we've had, it really changed me a lot as a person. Like, I'm more responsible, I'm more caring as a person now than I was a couple years ago. A couple years ago, I couldn't care. I had no sympathy towards another person at all. Like I was, you know, I only cared about me, and I only cared about my friends. I only cared about, you know, certain people. Now I'm more sympathetic, more empathetic, caring about other people, having more responsibilities. I think it also comes with age. You know, I'm a high schooler, you know, freshman. Like, freshmen aren't supposed to be, like, adult-like, but, you know, I live around people who are way older than me, you know, like, what do you expect? Like, I live around people who are 40 years older than me, 60, 70, 40, 60, 70 years older than me. Like, if that happens, then I'm going to be older and be more responsible, you know, just act that way. Not necessarily look that way, but act that way. I'm sure I do look older than I am, but yeah, that's that. Like, the way I talk, like, you know, I think I also, you know, take care of my body more, take care of myself. I feel like I look out for my friends a lot more. But, like, reflecting back at this whole year, it's just crazy, because half the stuff you don't even think that it was in this year. You know, I think half the stuff was like years and years ago, because that's what I felt like. This year feels like it's been so long. Like, even 2 or 3 months ago, I vaguely remember, you know. And even in the summer, all I really remember about the summer was, like I remember hanging out with my friends. I remember going to football camp. But those are big moments. I don't remember, you know, those little moments that I had with my friends. And usually I would remember those. But it's impossible to remember them all, and you aren't always going to have those little moments with your friends, the fun times. And if you don't get them on camera or anything, you won't really experience them. A lot of times you won't experience them. So yeah, this is just a sit down and talk with me. I like doing these types of videos because you guys can sit here for 20 to 23 minutes, 24 minutes to, see what my thoughts are, see what's going on with my life. And if I'm boring you with these videos, please let me know in the comments, because I'd really like to know. And there's only a couple people that I think watch my channel that really care about what I say, and those people who care about what I have to say and care about me as a person and how I've grown. Thank you for that, because that means a lot. And there's not that many people who care to watch my channel. But yeah, other than me changing, in a year's span, and this year changing me, this year has been a year of our lifetimes. Who would have thought that, in March of the year, we'd get kicked out of school. March 13th, we get kicked out of school and quarantined for 2 weeks, and then never go back to school. And I went back to school for a week, and then I decided myself to go online, and I've been online in school ever since. So I've been home every single day of the school year. I've been here. I've been in my room that I'm sitting in right now. I've been here every single year of the school year. To me, it's crazy to me, because nobody ever thought that this would happen. And pandemics like this don't usually happen. They happen, every 100 years. And lucky me, I'm living in the generation that this happens in. But think about it. Gen Z, we don't feel anything. We really don't. We're built around, tragedy, bombings, shootings, lootings, Twin Towers coming down, all these tragic events, all these deaths, all these, tragedies, and the pandemic going on now. We're made all around this stuff. So I think going through all this stuff and experiencing all this stuff, depending on when you're built, when you're born, I think that kind of molds you to be the person that you are today. Gen Z, people like us, like I mentioned, we're built all around all this tragedy. So I think we are tougher than the other generations, and we can't, I think we feel a lot more, and I've definitely felt like that. I've definitely felt like I've experienced stuff like that, and I, more empathetic for another person. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. And before I go, I wanted to talk about this last thing that I'm going to be working on. It's the only project that I can tell you about that I'm going to be working on, that I want to tell you about. There's other small projects that I hinted at earlier, but YouTube is not making YouTube Rewind this year. So a lot of creators are. I know Mr. Beast said that he was going to, and I'll be making one. I have different events in time this year that I'm going to be, working on and stuff like that. So that'll be fun. That'll be a fun project. It's going to be a lengthy project. I remember back a couple years ago, 2018, I think it was 2018 going into 2019, I made a YouTube Rewind, and it was titled YouTube Rewind, not the one that we need, but the one that we deserve, something like that. And it was like a 30-minute video, 30-minute YouTube Rewind video, because YouTube Rewind made a terrible video that year. And the last couple YouTube Rewinds are not what people have wanted. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. Thank you guys for listening to this video that's been at least 20 minutes. Had to be. I'll look back at editing and I'll get the correct time. I'm not gonna put it up on there. I'm just gonna get that for myself. So, yeah. There's projects in the works. I just told you about YouTube Rewind. So thank you guys for watching, and if you have any of your personal thoughts on my thoughts in this video, please share them with me in the comment section down below. And if you have any content suggestions that you want to see me do, I'll be more than happy to, take your suggestions and put out a video like that. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys all in the next one. Peace.